Hello everybody, it's me Heather, and today I wanted to do a tutorial on the mod look. So this is a makeup look that was made famous by Twiggy and Edie Sedgwick in the 60s, and I've been noticing it's been going around a lot lately, and there's quite a few variations of it, so I actually want to do a little web series of me recreating the mod look in some of the different incarnations or reincarnations that have come around. So I'm going to do the traditional mod look today, and I'll just walk through you with it. I hope you guys like this. So I'm just going to use a little bit of foundation. What I've noticed when I look at pictures of like Edie Sedgwick or Twiggy is that, foundation was not what it is now. Like, it was very sheer if they were wearing any. My guess is they were probably not even wearing foundation by today's standards. It was probably very sheer or non-existent. So, because you could see that they had minor skin flaws, as I do. I have all my post-acne scars. I've got a few sunspots starting to creep through. So I'm just going to use a very, very, very sheer layer of foundation. I'm using Urban Decay's Naked Skin in 7.0, if you're curious. I'll post everything in the down bar if you're curious what I'm using at any point. So literally, I'm just taking that one pump and I'm just working it all around. Sorry if my lighting's kind of wonky today. I'm actually shooting during the day. Let's see if this is better. Probably not. And no, that's definitely worse. Okay, let me turn that back on for you guys. Sorry about that. And also, since I'm shooting during the day, I usually try to shoot videos at night when my pets are sleeping. I have two wonderful Shar-Pei dogs that love to bark occasionally. So I just want to make sure. Sorry, I just had something right there. That was interesting. Anyways, so they may bark occasionally, but right now it looks like they're both napping and conked out. Alright, so we've done that. So the mod look consists of very dramatic eyes, little to no cheek color, and little to no lip color. So I'm going to go ahead and use an eyeshadow primer because we are blessed with this modern technology. I'm actually using the behind the scenes eye primer from Lorac because I want one that goes on that when it dries it's clear. And just because of the nature of this makeup, it's very precisely placed. So I want to make sure that once I put this on, it stays where I put it. Okay, while I let that set for a moment. Another part of the mod look is that I noticed the eyebrows look very natural. Neither Edie Sedgwick nor Twiggy looked like they were doing a lot of tweezing or precision shaping or filling in. So I'm just going to add just a touch of color to my natural brow shape. I'm not going to go for I'm not going to sharply define my brows or really fill them in hardcore. I'm just going to add a little bit of color. I'm actually going to go ahead and use the Lorac Pro palette. And I'm going to use this taupe shade just to add a touch of color to my brows, but not really define them. And on top of that, I'm using a flat panel eyeshadow brush. And this one's from Urban Decay, but I'm using a flat panel eyeshadow brush. That way I can add color, but not really a lot of shape to my brows. And I'm just going to tap that in a little, shake off the excess, and literally just kind of add color to my natural shape, not really shape them. Just so they show up a little better. I'm not going to go in again. If I had known then what I know now, I never would have tweezed my brows to death. I think I used to have really nice full brows. Now it's like very sparse, but that's okay, Alright, I said I wasn't going to shape them, so I'm just going to leave them alone now. It's so tempting to want to mess with our brows, isn't it? Alright, so here's where it starts getting modish. Here's where we really get into it. So, if you look online, you can find pictures of Twiggy actually doing her own makeup, which I think is so cool to see a supermodel of her time doing her own makeup. Because we always think of everybody being surrounded by this entourage of stylists and estheticians and makeup artists and hair dressers. And so it's cool to see a supermodel doing her own makeup. So what she would actually do is she would take like a brush, and it looks kind of like this kind of brush. This one's from Real Techniques. This is the Pixel Point eyeliner brush, but just kind of that shaped brush. And she would take what, it didn't look like it was quite black. It looks like it's almost kind of like a really black brown. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go in with Espresso and just dot that in. This really dark brown here. But I'm going to go ahead and touch it in the black a little bit. So I'm just going to mix those two together. Mostly Espresso, dab it in the black a couple of times, and then tap that off. And she would go in right on her natural crease. So like right where it starts right here, and just draw a line. So I don't know what products she was using in the 60s, but my guess is it might have been something like Cake eyeliner, which is harder and harder for us to find nowadays. We have to use mixing mediums with our eyeshadows to create that type of thing. But literally, just right in your natural crease. Just right where it starts, right in your natural crease. And since these are matte shadows, they are going to grab my skin a bit. So it's going to take me a moment to kind of blend that out so it's nice, a nicer line. But it was just very defined, like that, just right in. And just right where it ends, too. Just right there. So right there. And that's it. Just that line right there. And yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with that. So let's move on. So again, I'm guessing she probably used Cake eyeliner, which was, you know, just powder that you sprayed water in, or it may have been kind of like a creamy substance, and then she was using a brush. I'm going to go ahead and cheat, and I'm going to use a gel eyeliner for the second part. Because then she would line her eye, line her upper lid with black, a stark black. So I'm using a gel eyeliner from Essence in black. This one is called Midnight in Paris. Like I said, you guys can use whatever you want. I'm just giving you ideas. But helps if I show you the brush I'm using. I'm using a different brush, but it's the same concept. This is the Stila brush, number 4. And this is great for applying like gel or cream or liquid eyeliners. So you can use any of those, gel, cream, liquid eyeliner. I'm using a gel one because this will set quicker. It'll go on nice and black. It'll be really dark. And also, it's waterproof. And waterproof is always a bonus. So let me just go right in, right above here. And it's kind of a thick line, so I will actually thicken that out. I just want to make sure I get nice and close to my lash line first. Okay, now this is the important part for this look. Once you get to the end, you actually pull it down. Just like that. Pull it downward. Pull it downward. Just like that. Pull it downward past yours, and I'm going to go in closer so you can see. Just like that. Alright, so we're not done with this. We'll be coming back to this. So then she would apply a pair of lashes. I love lashes. I don't wear them nearly enough. I used to wear lashes religiously. She would usually wear rather dramatic looking lashes. I decided instead of going for the more separated ones, I'm deciding to use the 747Ls. So these ones are very long and very fluffy. And I decided to go with these. So I'm going to go ahead and apply these. Sometimes I can use a full strip. Sometimes I need to trim them a little. So let's just try my luck on this one and see if I can use a full strip or if I need to trim them. And it looks like this is going to fit. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and use a full strip. Okay, I'm going to let these dry for a moment so we can let that little glue line disappear. So while that's disappearing, let's move on to another interesting part of the mod look. So oftentimes when you see the mod look, it has this very dramatic, lash line. The lower lash line is very dramatic. And for the longest time, I thought they were applying false lashes, but if you look at pictures of Twiggy, she would actually draw her lashes on, which I think is really fun. So again, I'm going to take the same waterproof gel eyeliner. I'm using one from Essence. I'm going to take this brush again, and I'm just going to draw some lashes. So you can start off longer on the outers, but as you work your way in, make them a little shorter. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and sorry, I'm having fun with this. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of mascara just on my upper lashes. I'm not going to line the inner rim. I'm not going to use eyeliner on my lower lash line. I'm not going to use mascara on my lower lash line, but that'll take away from my false, drawn on lower lash effect. But I am going to go ahead and apply just a little bit of mascara on my natural lashes, just on my natural lashes, avoiding putting lashes on my fake lashes as much as I can. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and replicate I'm going to go ahead and replicate this look on my other eye, and I'm going to put it in fast forward all the way through so you guys don't have to listen to me blabber. Here we go. Okay, so the rest of the mod look is pretty much, like I said, the mod look consists of very dramatic eyes, natural eyebrows, just a dark color in the crease, solid black eyeliner on your upper lash line, and at the end, bring it down. You draw on false lashes, or you draw on your lower lashes. You can use a little bit of mascara on the upper lash line, but try to put it only on your lashes, or you can put it on the false lashes if you want. It just depends on how much drama you want to add to your eyes. All right. And then for the cheeks, no or very sheer, very light cheek color. So I'm not going to put any cheek color on. Keep it very sheer, keep the focus on my eyes. And lips, again, can be no or very like subtle color. So I'm actually just going to use lip balm. I'm using Baby Lips Peppermint. To add a little bit of sheen, but not really a lot of gloss. All right. So this is the mod look. I'm going to be doing 2 more variations of this look. I hope you guys like this series. If you like this series, please thumbs up this video, and I'll keep them coming. I have 2 more planned if you guys like this one. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and please rate, comment, subscribe, thumbs up. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.